Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Platini does really well there. He is strong. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there. He's beaten the last man, and he welcomes it in. Olise. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Ronaldo. João Cancelo deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous. Zé Roberto is wide and looking to get onto this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot at goal! No mistake! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bastoni.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Rivaldo. João Cancelo. Great vision. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ruben Neves. Zé Roberto. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He is through here. Pelé. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. There's no flag. He's picked his way through. And it's Rivaldo. Header! No, not the best of headers.
Osimhen really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Pelé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nico Williams. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kaká. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. He's got away. Cross to the back post. Nico Williams. And it's Rivaldo. Ruben Neves. That pass, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's De Bruyne. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 37 minutes is number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nico Williams. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Pelé. Nico Williams. Ruben Neves, looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is out of play. And it's Ruben Neves. And a chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rivaldo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
The second half then, just getting going. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Rivaldo. De Bruyne. Vieira wins the duel this time. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Big chance! One-on-one! He's away! Can he finish? Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. Olise tries to pass it through. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rivaldo is flagged offside. Aims beyond the defence. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Kostic. Cristiano Ronaldo on two now and looking for three. And here's Osimhen. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's an excellent interception. It's their second corner of the game. And he passes it long. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Not got that quite right. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rivaldo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. That's been cut out, well played. It's a searching pass, neatly clipped into space. And it's Ruben Neves. And it's played forward. De Bruyne. Here's Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rivaldo. Now that looks a decent ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Roberto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Ruben Neves, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. An uncompromising challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Great chance! Very much into the last knockings. Rivaldo goes steaming forward. Now it's Osimhen. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Haiti, number 7.
All hands on deck for this one.
Coming on the field is number 14.
It's a decent clearance. And that has left him in a heap. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Olise. Pull it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. Now it's Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction from this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass is just off target. Oh, that's well spotted. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Stoichkov. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, he's bustling through here. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bojan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Such good technique.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Played up towards the front line. Little pass back. Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So we're still where we started right now. Rummenigge always looking for that half a chance. Now he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That looks a cracking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gullit is the team's great visionary. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and there's green grass ahead of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a searching pass. Batistuta. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
De Bruyne certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's an imaginative pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Mateus! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way. Out to the left it goes. Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! And again! Oh, it's hit the frame of the goal again! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Mateus plays it, takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Stoichkov. That's a cute ball. De Bruyne.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Well read, nice interception. That's been cut out, well played.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Stoichkov. And it's Serginho. Figo. Cannavaro makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Bojan. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! The captain scores!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Today's match day programs
it's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Haiti, number 15, Jan Koller.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height. There's the shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Substitution for Haiti, number 9, Figo.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Neatly clipped into space. Now, and Stoichkov! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Stoichkov really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the finish! Oh, that is very close.
Bojan Kirkic brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vieira.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's there to retrieve it. Ambitious ball here. De Bruyne! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to play it through, and it's been played through. Can he finish? He scores! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hoisted in. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Bojan. Ball's gone out of play. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Probing pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Brilliantly cut out. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice looking ball. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Kante calmly anticipates. And it's Stoichkov. Great run on the overlap here, and he's managed to get free. Pings it across. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for a runner. Mbappe. Best. Oh, strongly challenged there. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's the keeper's ball. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's a key interception.
3 minutes at a time.
Nicely shaped ball. Maldini cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored! Deep into injury time! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
A quick reminder today that
So what do you
smoking
take
is
away from
only
it all,
allowed
Jim?
in areas
Well, it was
shown on this
engaging,
map.
if
Thank
not
you for your
an edge of your
cooperation.
seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see.
Everybody, and welcome to today's match.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game itself.
And now, lining up for
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
The action has already started. Oh, there's a probing ball. Akanji gets it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely bit of skill. Mkhitaryan. Robson. Bonucci. Makaleli. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ronaldinho!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Zielinski. Nicely aimed pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pele. Nice looking ball. It's a goal kick. Sucic. Bisek making good progress on the right-hand side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mkhitaryan. Oh, good-looking ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. Pele. Real chance! Zielinski. No goals as yet. And it's Zielinski.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Costa Curta did well to stay calm there.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In by... Oh, what a climb! Oh, it rattles the bar. And again. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 9, Tura.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, this is a... And the finish! Oh, that wasn't far away. Kanji attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Sucic. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Sucic. That has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. Akanji proves too strong. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mkhitaryan.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Mkhitaryan. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
DiMarco. And he's got his range wrong there. Makaleli shifted it to the flank.
There will be
Iniesta.
1 minute added time.
Robson has a look and plays it forward. Look at the space. He's having a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
18, number 23.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Second period then underway. Mkhitaryan looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Martinez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
DiMarco. Now he's off and running. And this is Pele, goes for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Sucic, Zielinski, Mkhitaryan. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Luis Enrique, Martinez, played out to the right, and he plays one through. Shot could be on. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Makaleli. Costa Curta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bastoni. Bisek. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Luis Enrique. Now Martinez. And here's Thuram. Iniesta does well to get it back. And this is Ronaldinho. Good ball over the top. This might... tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Dispatched clinically. And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's taking on the lot of them. Bonucci gets it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
DiMarco puts them all in. Ronaldo chasing after it. Iniesta looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's forced to go back. Zielinski. And it's DiMarco. Out to the right. Now it's Enrique. Oh, that's neat. Enrique's cross. And it's hoisted clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Costa Curta tries making a foray down the right. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Out towards the flank. He's in a great position here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. DiMarco plays it short. And he gets rid in a hurry. Spread it left. Now it's DiMarco. Serves up a cross. This could be their final throw of the dice. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And it's Mkhitaryan. And the through ball, now it's Zielinski. Spread out to the left, cross to the back post. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Iniesta. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want.
And there they are. Please
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
And now, lining up
Well, it's a
for
formation, this,
Manchester
Jim, with a
United.
packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So that's got things underway. Bonucci making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Ooh, delicate chip through. He slings it. It's a mighty effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shaw drives forward on the overlap. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, no joy this time. Menu. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pele. Some good persistent defending here. And it's Iniesta. Menu. Played back into the centre. Shaw. And it's Casemiro. So we're still where we started right now. To Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Bruno Fernandes. Goes looking wide. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Robson. Pele can see things, others simply cannot. Pinches it off him. And it's Shaw. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Ahmad. And it's Menu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shaw. Menu. And Maguire. Diogo Dalot. And it's Menu. Now it's Ahmad. Played to Casemiro. Looking for the run. Diogo Dalot. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Ronaldo can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Threads one in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Iniesta, looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Iniesta. And this is Ronaldo. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Menu. Casemiro. And it's Dallo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. Bergomi. Costa Curta. Here's Makaleli. Costa Curta. It's Makaleli. Here's Puyol. Costa Curta. Puyol. And it's Bonucci. Makaleli. Diogo Dallo. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's forced to go back. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Menu. Shaw. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And they've got a throw. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Ronaldinho. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Iniesta. And this is real chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The goal scorer for Haiti.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Can he get it through? Iniesta has it out wide and in space. And it's played in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Menu. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. He's on it, can he get away? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Casemiro, just about up to the hour now. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Cross needs to be good.
That's good defensive concentration. Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries to pass it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the keeper beats it away. Spread it left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Costa Curta. And this is Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. And he was alert to it. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu played out to the left flank.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Martinez. And Dallo. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dallo. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The final 5 minutes. And it's Menu. Shaw could try cutting inside here. Flashes it across. Taken back almost at once. Diallo has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes
Maguire.
has been indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 minutes to be added on. Hamad. Bergomi. Here's a...
And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a...
Can he finish?
Caceres and Jamal. And it's Caceres. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
It's played through for him. Chance for a shot! Quality ball.
Jamal.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Now it's Pele. Best. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. Best. It's been a pretty high-octane start. And Robson!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
It's a searching pass. Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pass somewhat off target. Iniesta.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
David Villa is herring after that one.
Jamal.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. He's a sharp little ball here. Still goalless. It's a pretty loose pass. Played back to the goalkeeper. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Best. That is a great pick out. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Caceres can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's hit it long. That's an imaginative pass.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
And he's there to make the challenge. Now, can they get him away? Best, very much a man of this moment. Oh, can he get onto this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are...
Mbappe! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now he's off and running. Bonucci cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Howson calmly anticipates.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Yamal. Guardiola. Yamal. Looking for a runner. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not the most accurate pass. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're urging him to shoot, and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Best deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Added time.
And it's Caceres. And that's really well manoeuvred. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Haiti, number 23.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Guardiola. Maldini cuts it out. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. David Villa. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. Now it's Villa. Good read, needed to be. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Guardiola. Yamal. Looking to play him in. Best. Oh, well measured. Oh, super ball. An uncompromising challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a cute ball. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Bonucci is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Haiti, number 19, George Best. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Platini! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Iniesta.
That's going to go a long way.
14, Brian Robson. Coming on the field.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
Number 15.
He has found the way through.
Number 20, Platini.
Real chance! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Burak Yilmaz coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Liverpool are now... And he shoots! Goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
After 68 minutes.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can clear their lines. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. An instinctive delivery.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Out to the right. Burak Yilmaz.
Oh, really well played.
Real chance here. Oh, good take in a good area. Yilmaz is flagged offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice looking ball. Xavi Simons. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, easy pickings there. Looks a good ball through. Picked out, takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now, he's got space here. Can he get it through? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rodrigo.
Minutes has been indicated.
And he's let fly! Gave it a go, but off target. We are into stoppage time. Ambitious ball here. And he's searching through. Xavi Simons. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Xavi Simons might just make this. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! It's hit the upright. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Chile contra Porto.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game.
Decent chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Porto are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bonucci cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham, Makalele spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. And here's Haaland. Makalele cannot be beaten that easily. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Haaland pinches it off him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pass somewhat off target. Played back in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Azar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great vision. Always onto this. It's come to nothing. And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. No way through. Chile leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Haaland. Gerrard. Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Makalele. Bellingham. Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has not gone well. Shapes to shoot! Bonucci. That has ended up in no man's land. And that has been clubbed away. Can he get it through? He's through here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, what has happened here? pass is intercepted. And he's decided to go for it. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Porto have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Chile have it back and can go again. Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. That's an imaginative pass. Beckham. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Chile really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Chile head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Cambio en Chile. Número 15. Número 24.
Here we go again.
Número 19.
Chile definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Puyol makes the interception. And the counter is on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho's a mighty effort. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's gone searching crossfield. He's a sharp little ball here. Swings in across. Oh, important interception. There's the shot! Makaleli. He won't be happy with that one. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Bale. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Puyol wins the duel this time. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through.
Porto really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ambitious ball here. Looking for the run. Bellingham. He's having a hit! And somehow it stayed out.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Porto choosing to make the first change. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Knocks it into space. Played out to the left flank. And here's Ronaldinho. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. It's a searching pass. Floated through. That is good alertness. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and he was quick to react. That has not gone well.
Chile surely have to be commended for it.
Shot, surely! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Looking for the run. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice looking ball. Bastoni, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Now this could be a chance. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Chile come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Best touches it back, threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Makalele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Gerrard with the clearance. Chile have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Liverpool finding their passes. And he welcomes it in. That's really well manoeuvred.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Best. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Thuram. Chile yet to have an attempt on goal. That's an imaginative pass. And he's onside. He's having a shot! Goal! Chile! And this is the grandest of first steps, courtesy of this grandest of players.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Chile penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Pelé. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. Oh, good ball!
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with of discipline.
Knocks it out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Makaleli. Shapes to shoot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nicely aimed pass. Zola. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cross from Irwin. Liverpool have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Iniesta looks to get on the end of this. That's a shade optimistic. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Chile go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Chile really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Chile do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Pelé. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's looking wide. Zola. Chance! Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. It's McManaman. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He has a look up.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Being still separated by the game's only goal. Zola. Pele. Pele goes steaming forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Probing pass. Thuram. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good ball over the top. Zola. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
It's a searching pass. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ambitious ball here. And he plays one through. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to get it clear. Ah, he's given it away. Cross flung in towards the middle. Nicely shaped ball. He's through here. Oh, what has happened here? Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Thuram. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bergomi produces the perfect tackle there. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Beckenbauer. Played into space. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Chile can feel it. Promotion now frighteningly close, but they're having to navigate around some pretty stubborn opposition here.
It's tempting to say, Peter, they're making things harder for themselves by not killing off the game.
Just about within shooting range. Oh, that is rather wayward. Beckenbauer tries to play it through. Tries to thread one through. It's a promising position. There's the shot! A whisker high.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's been slipped through. Cleared without complication.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. That is good strength. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, sweet feet. Big chance! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Gerrard taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Chile really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham! Oh, what a ball! It's run loose, and another try! Goal! England! England take the lead. Kane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
It's made its way to him. Saliba makes the interception. And it's Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. France are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. And he skips past his man. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Dembele! Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. France are trailing against the run of play. Palmer tries to play it through. Thuram does really well to win the ball there.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Guehi cuts out the pass. Pickford. Aims beyond the defence. Makalele. Kane. Looking for the run. Now it's Kane. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rashford goes on a run down the left wing. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Palmer. Stood up well to him there. Out to the right. Now it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Saka. Rice. Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but
There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. It's fallen kindly here. And he's there to clear it. Palmer. Bellingham. Olise. Good read, needed to be. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Stones for Rashford. Rashford
Is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.